I think it was Drink Champ.
Yeah.
No, Elliot Wilson, Rap Radar.
It was Rap Radar.
And he said that you held him down, basically.
But that's because I've been there about 7 times already. I knew the ropes, but nobody told me the ropes, so I had to get my head busted. And that's why I posted the video with the dude that killed himself, whatever. That shit used to happen every day.
Talk about Khalif Browder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day. And it saddens me because DCOs is just as bad as anybody else. They want to be down with the inmates. They want to be down with the inmates, so they tell you, like, yo, go ahead, put in work. Do your thing. I'm gonna act like I ain't see. Dudes is dying in there. Like, I remember, I'm scarred up from there, like adolescence. Ain't nothing was tougher than adolescence. They used to call it like animal lessons, stuff like that. Man, you go in the house with the ASAP story. I went.
How did you meet ASAP in there?
He was in the bullpen. He was in the bullpen. This before he was ASAP, but he was in the bullpen, and I just looked at him. He looked distressed. I had my I think my Air Max on and some Visas and all that. He was like, yo, you get those sneakers. Like, they took mine. I'm like, man, I've been through this shit like 4 times. How you doing? You all right? Listen, don't do this. Don't sit on the table. Don't let them get your PIN number. Watch out for this. They're going to come up to you, boom, boom. If you land with me, though, you good, homie. Don't worry about it. And we went in the house. Everything was good.
Why ASAP, though? Like, how did you...
It was just because, like I told him, he posed no threat. You always get you always talk to somebody that don't pose no threat.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You might not talk to a next DJ, but you'll talk to a random person about music. You don't want to talk to you, nigga. You competition. Or I might have to worry about you. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking to him and everything, and we just clicked up. And he got in a little situation. Scratch that. He got his food the first day, and it's something called like the Iron Horse, which is metal, a whole metal table. You don't sit on the metal table because it's like you pussy. You really want to sit on the regular chairs, but then you're going to have to fight. So what you do, so you don't be pussy and you ain't got to fight, you stand up. Let niggas know you ain't with it. Like, I'm not sitting on your shit violating you, and I ain't sitting on that Iron Horse, what they call an iron dick. I sitting on that hard ass shit with all these pussies. So you just, stand up and just chill. So I'm standing up eating my food, just looking at everybody. ASAP sit down. I said, nigga, get up. Don't sit on that shit. Come on. So he was like, yo, what happened? I said, told you, don't sit on there. Don't sit over there. Anyway, he got in an altercation. And
so when he sat down in the chair, somebody tried him?
No, I think he got in an altercation for something like a soup or something.
Yeah.
And he was flexing. He was arguing with son, whatever. But you're not gonna know jail until you've been there.
Right.
Like, you think you by yourself. No, it's teamwork. They've been living together for a year or so.
So they're gonna jump you.
They're gonna jump you. That's what they're gonna do. Situation with boy. So they all surrounding. I'm not like, put my shit down. None of y'all not touching them. He gonna go in there and have a fight, and that's what he gonna do. He goes out. He put in work. Yeah, he put in work. And
he win or lose.
He won. He put in work, and that's how I knew I was fucking with him. After that, we started fucking with each other. He like, yo, I'm about to bail out. Don't worry, boom, boom, this, that, and third. I'm like, don't worry. Listen, son, right there. I'm taking the crib from him. I'm gonna bust him upside his head.
That's what he said. It was some big ass dude, and you was like, I'm gonna hurt this boy.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna bust him upside the head because you gotta analyze the situation. I'm watching who calling the shots, who running, what's going on. All right, cool. I know I gotta watch out for him. I gotta watch out for he gonna help him. All right, cool. And we was walking to school, and I was just doing stuff that you don't supposed to do. See, it's always an inmate that polices the crib. That's why the COs allow the inmate that police the crib to fuck you up. Part of my language. But you gotta get the dude that police the crib. Cause the CO think he tough. You gotta show the CO, this nigga ain't tough, I'm tough. And then they really just cut him off and be like, yeah, you got the crib, you run this from now on. So I just doing stuff that's out of pocket. You don't supposed to talk. Like in the corridor, going to school. And the dude that police the crib, he handles that like, hey, yo, be quiet. You see we walking? I'm talking to ASAP. I'm like, yo, be quiet. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm still talking. So when we get back, I know it's static. I know I'm gonna put it in.
Right.
But I'm setting it up so they could come to me. I ain't gotta bust a move. So I bust the dude upside the head. You feel me? Washed him up, sent him right out of there. It was my crib from there. But ASAP Rocky bailed down and all that. He was like, yo, good looking, boom, boom, boom. And I didn't even know if he was gonna be whatever, or he was rapping.
So even when he popped off, you didn't know that this is the guy you was locked up with?
No, I didn't know, because his homegirl called me like, yo, I gotta tell you something, but I'm gonna let him tell you. I'm like, all right, cool. He FaceTime me, he like, you know who I am?
ASAP Rocky.
Somebody you robbed back in the day.
Nah, I'm like, this nigga wanna play around. Yeah, I know who you is, fam. Like, yeah, ASAP, man, I know who you is. He like, no, look. He like showing me his features, like, in the phone, like, yo. He said, yo, remember Mama G? That's the CO name. Mama G, boo, boo, what is that? I'm looking at him like, you was locked up, nigga. Like, ASAP was like, he like, remember I had the perm? I said, motherfucker. I was like, that was you, he said, yeah, that was me. We start going and we start talking for an hour. And he was like, yo, whatever you need, I got you. You want to come out here? I'm like, nah, I'm on parole. I can't come out there. And we just stay on the phone. And that's what I'm saying. Just God been blessing me all around.